Hello Capricorn, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your 2023 yearly tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. Remember, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you as always. So let's see what we have for our lovely Capricorns, please. Angel Spirits Guides for 2023. What I'm going to do, Capricorn, is pull one card per month and we will just look at the energies of each month for you. Do also check out the next 3-month tarot readings that I do, because it's where I take the cards from the relevant yearly reading and go into more detail. So let's see what we have for you. Message for Capricorn. So we have the Queen of Cups. That's for January. February, oh that's lovely. The Sun is the most positive, influential card of the tarot deck. We have that in February. March, the Page of Swords. The Fool in April. The Knight of Cups in May. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn, in June. The Seven of Cups in July. The Hermit, card of Virgo, in August. The Ace of Swords, September. October, the Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in November. And to finish off the year, we have the Lovers in December. Okay, Capricorn, so let's have a look at your message, and I'll say whatever threads I might be getting from this reading. So we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be the energy that you're adopting in January, but this could also be somebody who you're connecting to. Now, the Queen of Cups can be somebody who we're connected in terms of love, friendship, family. It's somebody who is generally quite kind, caring, compassionate, a good listener, very nurturing. Very motherly and parental energy as well. So it could well be that a parent or a mother is significant for you in January. So this can also be somebody who might be giving you some good advice. It's from the heart, it's for your best interest. So lovely energy with the Queen of Cups. Can also be linked to things of the heart. So things like motherhood and pregnancy and that kind of thing as well. But yeah, it can represent, friendships being formed. It can represent love, romance, love being expressed. It's a lovely, lovely energy. So male or female with the Queen of Cups, but it feels like it's certainly heartfelt or from the heart in January for you. In February, we have the Sun. Now, the Sun is a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness. So if this is linking here, because if you look at the 3 cards here, certainly for January, February, March here, the page can be about news. So it might well be that there may well be some kind of good news, celebration, joy, happiness here happening. It could well be about this person, or connected to this person in some way. So it just feels very lovely here, but it's not limited to being connected with those cards. So we'll look at these individually as well. But the Sun is a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness. It represents light even after dark, happiness after sadness. It's a card of it's really uplifting, it's joyful, it's love and light energy. So you might be getting some kind of change or news or celebration coming in where you just think, oh, everything is feeling happy and positive and joyful in February. This is very good also in terms of success, because you can see the sunflowers, which represent abundance. This can also be linked with new abundance, new success here, Capricorn, as well. It can also link with happiness with the things in the picture. So animals, for example, maybe new animals or positive news for animals. Then we have also children. So again, these 2 energies can be very good in terms of pregnancy, things to do with children, or like I said, pregnancy, childbirth, new additions to the family, that can be the energy here too. But it feels very positive in February for you. The sun can also represent within ourselves Spirit giving us full illumination. So that will be that you have some real inspirational, illuminating moments in February too. Spirit might be illuminating you in certain areas of your life. So that's always a lovely energy, and it's always very positive. And like I said, if this is linked with some kind of news or message or communication in some way, the Page of Swords could be linked with what's happening January, February, March. Because the pages can bring clarity. Certainly this one, it brings clarity. So it might well be that you're getting some kind of clarity or news or communication in some way. Separately in March, the Page of Wands can be a message. The pages for me are trigger points for change, trigger points for the new door opening for you. So it might well be that there's some news in other areas of your life, you know, and it represents the beginnings of change for you. This can be about learning information as well. So maybe learning courses, learning information, getting more knowledge. I mean, that could be educational. It can also be something coming in, a message coming in that brings you the clarity and information that you need. So it's a lovely energy, the Page of Swords on its own. It represents like just some kind of message or news or information coming in. And it's linked to change, the beginnings of something new here, learning something, even hearing something. It's all about that clarity and knowledge as well. So we move to April and we have the Fool. So the Fool is a card of, I mean, it's the beginning of the major arcana as well. This is the Fool at the very beginnings of a new journey. So this can represent turning the page, carving out a brand new path for yourself, taking a leap of faith into the unknown in some way, taking a chance, taking a risk in some way. So in April, that might be the energy that you're adopting in whatever life area. The Fool is somebody who doesn't fear because they know they have the light of the divine shining on their back. So they know that wherever they move, whatever direction that they move in, they know that everything will be provided for. So sometimes this can be that kind of leap of faith, that taking a chance in some way. I mean, that could be in terms of love, that could be in terms of, you know, changes that you want to make in your life, in an area of your life. This is just the energy of, yeah, I'm just going to move in this direction. I'm just going to carve out this brand new path for myself. I'm going to turn that page. This feels that kind of energy here of some kind of new beginning, new chapter, or moving in a brand new direction for you. But it's very uplifting. It's full of anticipation, the Fool. So in May, Capricorn, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knights bring offers and opportunities for change, and this one is certainly from the heart a lot of the time. So the Knight of Cups can be an offer of love, somebody opening their heart to you, either in an existing relationship or a new one. This could be somebody new coming into your life as well. It's interesting because between these two energies, it might well be in an existing relationship, this could be, okay, let's go for it, let's do this, let's move forward. For others of you in a new relationship, this might well be, okay, I'm full of anticipation here, but let's go for it. Let's take that leap of faith and start something new with somebody. So that can be the energy here too. The Knight of Cups, like I said, offers of love, can be linked with peace offerings, apologies as well. It's all from the heart. It's expressions of love. It's really somebody opening their heart to you. Now, yes, this can be very good in terms of romance, but it can also be to do with things like new friends being formed as well. So, or offers of support in some way, you offering somebody support, them offering you some kind of support, but it's driven from the heart. So that would be the Knight of Cups. Now, for me as a reader, the Cups energy can also be very creative here, Capricorn. So this can be some kind of offer or invitation to do something creative. It can be linked with creative industries. So it's really expressive, where you can express your truth, your creativity. So culture, arts, entertainment, media, publishing, writing, that kind of energy. Or I mean, it could even be, you know, things like an invitation to amateur dramatic society. It's an expressive industry that might well be relevant for you in May. So we're going to move on to June here. So the Eight of Pentacles, this is where it symbolises here, Capricorn, that you're going to be extremely productive on the money front. The Eight of Pentacles, for me as a reader, is somebody who, what they do exceptionally well. And they know that whatever hard work they're putting in a particular direction, their work is going to be rewarded because they're absolutely aligned with what they're doing. So it might well be you're working step by step towards a goal here, in which case the card is saying you're being very productive in what you're doing. It might be hard work. Sometimes it feels a little bit like Groundhog Day, the Eight of Pentacles. But it is a card of you're working towards an end result. Ideally, a lot of the time, if it's money, career, it can be to bring greater success, greater material reward, greater recognition, you know, so that would be what this person's working towards. So you might be putting a lot of energy and effort into your money, career, financial aspect here. This can be putting energy and work into other areas as well. And it's all with a view to build something solid, to bring greater value into your life as well. So it can represent those energies too. But the message is that whatever you're doing very, very well. So it feels like the month of June is going to be very, very productive of you. Now, this comes in for me as a reader in readings when if you've got a temporary job or you're doing some kind of internship as well. This can be somebody who's showing what they're doing and doing it well with a view to being made permanent. So those changes might be happening for you in June. And also if you're studying, I mean, we sometimes put a lot of effort and work into, you know, developing ourselves, to training ourselves, to getting professional qualifications, even potentially learn different industries. That's all this energy. And again, it comes back to the whole theme of where you need to place your focus, what work you need to do to bring long-term material gain your way. So that's the energy here. The Seven of Cups. I really like this card because it's all about our hopes, dreams and wishes hanging out there in the ether, just waiting to be fulfilled. So this is the lovely energy here, Capricorn, of somebody who is even looking at their options, who is, if you don't think that you have options this month, Spirit will be telling you with this card, you have options. There are opportunities, there are choices here that can lead to hopes, dreams and wishes being manifested. So this is the card of hopes, dreams and wishes awaiting to be manifested. The Seven of Cups can sometimes be where we're a little bit confused, where we're a little bit unsure in terms of choices and decisions. The message with that here, Capricorn, is always go within. Because sometimes we can look at the external world so much that we get distracted and we lose our focus on our own intuition. And this person remains in the dark for that reason. So it can represent lack of clarity, just uncertainty, a little bit of confusion in terms of what choice or decision to make. Certainly if you're faced with multiple pathways, multiple opportunities, this is a message to say, just go within and trust your intuition and you won't choose wrong. That's the energy with the Seven of Cups, because it's Cups energy, highly intuitive energy. So that's what I have for the month of July. And again, these two cards might well be related because you can see, I mean, this is what I'm saying, go within, because this might well be, which choice do I make? Which pathway do I take? Which opportunity do I go for? How do I move forward in this situation? This is where the Hermit comes in and says, you need to go within. The answer lies within. The illumination, the answer, the message, the wisdom, the knowledge, it lies within you. And this is sometimes where we're in the dark. Spirit is in that lamp, the sword, you can see the star in that lamp, enlightening us. So you might find some kind of answers, again, if you go within. That's the energy here. Now, taking the card on its own here, Capricorn, with the Hermit. So the Hermit, card of Virgo, this is a card where, again, we go within to find answers, knowledge, wisdom. Sometimes this is when we're soul searching in how we need to move forward in situations. This is again, is the answer lies within. So always, certainly in terms of, I think these 2 months in particular, just remember that for 2023. The Hermit can also be you seeking advice from a sage, because this can represent a sage, an older, wiser person may enlighten you, may give you advice. That is the Hermit energy. Also very good in terms of healing, what to do with healing. This is again going within, finding answers on where healing lies in particular. Could well be in any aspect of your life really. But it can also represent healer. You might be studying to become a healer, for example, with the Hermit energy. This can also be to do with physical healing, mental healing. Very good sign also in terms of health areas. Like I said, the Hermit represents that kind of healing as well. You could even be, seeing some kind of alternative practitioner in healing arts. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for August. And we move on to September. I love the Ace of Swords because this is a victorious energy. You can see the victory crown, and it tastes so much sweeter because it's been such a trial to get to this point. So this, I will also say if someone was, for example, if someone was questioning or needing to make choices about healing in some way, this is the clarity and also the victory that's linked with, new beginnings and change. So it might well be for some of you that these cards are related for these 3 months, not limited to that, obviously. So the Ace of Swords is victory, success, win that opens up a brand new path. And you can see the mountains in the distance. Somebody has had to climb a lot of mountains to get to this point. That's why it's such a deserved victory. Spirit is awarding you've battled to get this far, so Spirit awards you the Warrior's Sword, and Spirit gives you the crown, your empowerment here to start a brand new path, brand new beginning. So it might well be you're getting some kind of incoming decision, some kind of incoming communication, some breakthrough as well coming your way that's linked to some level of victory and success for you that finally opens a new door. Now, this can also be enlightenment being given to you, clarity being given to you, really divinely guided, with the aces, because they are a little bit magical. So this can be about epiphanies. All of a sudden, everything becomes clear in your situation and you understand how you want to move forward. Similarly here, Capricorn, the Ace of Swords for me as a reader can represent a great, brilliant idea. So it might well be you're very inspired in the month of September. You might just have this great idea that you want to run with, that you want to start. This can be that kind of energy too. So we will move on to October. So I love the Four of Wands because the Four of Wands represents 4 corners of stability and security. We have the home, the family, the relationship here, and yes, it can represent that. Happy home, happy family, celebrations, very good within those dynamics as well. So can be celebrations within. It could even be a celebratory event as well. So it might well be some kind of event that you might be attending in October that's linked with home, family, relationships. Now, it can be linked with proposals, marriage, engagements, new additions to the family. Not limited to that, it can be celebrations that affect also everybody celebrating with you. And it could well be linked with this Ace of Swords. If there's some kind of victory or information coming in or breakthrough coming in, this could well be the celebration that comes after that, you know, everybody's celebrating with you. So like I said, sometimes, you know, these cards can follow on, but it's four corners of stability and security as well. So if that message means something to you, it can represent milestones and achievements that might affect you, your home, your family, your relationship. The other message with the Four of Pentacles, sorry, the Four of Wands, is you might be moving home, or there may be changes that you're making to your home in some way. The home property might be significant for you. So yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here, Capricorn. You know, sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can be quite a tiring energy. So just make sure with this energy, when this appears, that you're giving yourself some time and space to rest, relax, have some time out. If you've been really going at something and putting a lot of effort in a particular direction, this can be a sign sometimes. Just pace yourself, you know. Because things only move at a certain pace with the Seven of Pentacles. So it can be, you know, they're not going to move any further than the circumstances will move. So it can represent sometimes, you know, somebody who's just tired. Why isn't something moving quicker? It is a great card of good things come to those who wait and also those who persevere. So it does represent perseverance, but just, you know, bide your time. This can be about biding your time and step by step in a particular direction. Now, this is a great card of taking stock and evaluating. Now, you can see these three energies here linked to each other. So, if they are linked to each other, this could well be somebody who has been evaluating a relationship. Again, the Lovers can be a choice or a decision within a relationship as well. We have the Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. So it might well be, this is where you might be choosing to move in with somebody, take things to the next level, buy a home together, start a family together, get married, get engaged. So there could be quite some kind of choices, decisions, somebody taking stock, evaluating how you move forward in a relationship here. So those three cards could be connected. Other meanings of this, taking stock, evaluating, can be whether you're happy in your current place of work or not. Am I getting paid for what I do, or do I want to make some changes? Do I want to look at my options? Because these can also represent opportunities and options to look at. Similarly, this can be taking stock of your savings, taking stock of your pension. Do I need to make changes? Is it working? Do I need to put more into it? Do I need to change, you know, the bank, you know, what, you know, so there may well be some kind of investment decisions. Do I want to invest in this area or not? So there may well be some kind of investment decisions, savings decisions, pensions decisions, financial decisions here that you're making. Because it could well be, it's also financially, have we enough to buy a home, family, you know, a property maybe. So this can be somebody who is maybe even looking at what they've saved and really seeing if they're ready. Can we do this? Can we go for it? Can we afford this house? So there may well be a process happening here for you. But yeah, it is all about taking stock, evaluating. It can be really in any life area. Whether you continue putting energy and time in a particular direction, and also if you do choose that, then, you know, maybe just kind of continuing on that path. For others of you, this can represent, do I want to make changes? Now's the time to just take that step back and reevaluate a situation and see how things are moving and progressing, and if any changes need to be made. So that's the Seven of Pentacles energy. But like I said, do take your time. This can be, you know, slowly but surely. Certainly if something's quite exhausting for you in, you know, a particular area of life, just pace yourself. Then we have the Lovers here, Capricorn. So this can be a choice about love, romance, relationships. Very good. It's a powerful union energy. Now, it can represent choices that might affect a relationship as well. So It might well be for some of you that, you know, if there's choices about money to make, that, you know, you need to make some choices together. Choices about where you live, choices about other areas of life, you know. So it might well be there's some kind of significant choice that affects you in terms of how you move forward. But like I said, it can be about the relationship as well itself. This can also be here, Capricorn, partnerships of other kinds. It's a powerful union energy. It's connecting with people, almost kind of like two pieces of a jigsaw. They just fit together. They're not similar energies, but you just complement each other very, very well. So that's the energy here. You complement each other perfectly with the Lovers card. So it can be things like business partnerships or coming together with somebody to start something. It's a partnership kind of energy of other kinds. So that might be significant for you in December. Now, the Lovers, for me as a reader, it's the duality of Gemini. So it can represent choices and decisions, but again, it's not always about just the physical duality. It can be about us connecting to our higher selves on our own in making choices and decisions for us. So highly intuitive energy is where we might be aligning with what we feel is the right thing to do in making choices and decisions in how you move forward in a particular life area. That is the energy here. So that's what I have for you for December. But it's a lovely reading, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a lovely 2023. If you enjoyed this, please do like, share and subscribe. And I will see you next time.